But nobody really is going down to the deep dive to fact check some of that to see. And they don't always read the AP or the Washington Post to fact check those things. I think farmers and people in manufacturing are beginning to question whether or not this nationalistic approach on tariffs is really going to have effect. Everybody wants ultimately a better and fairer deal if we can get one. But the way it's going about it, even the Heritage Foundation called it kind of an incoherent strategy. So people are, there's always going to be a base of voters out there on both sides that are just really going to accept or reject. But I think the folks in the middle are starting to look at this, and people that voted still would like to vote for him, but they're beginning to question now. And they don't like a lot of the rhetoric. I will tell you that. I've seen so much where they don't like a lot of the hateful rhetoric and things that have been said, that kind of approach.
The tariff policy in particular does seem to be one that has caught the attention of a lot of Trump supporters. What does that look like on the ground in Alabama?
Well, it looks like my soybean farmers are scared to death because they're losing markets left and right. They've spent so much time building up markets in China and abroad, and now they're going away. We got soybeans rotting in the field. They got soybeans sitting in warehouses that can't stay there for so long. So they're beginning to say, okay, we put you in here to try to get us a better deal, but there's got to be an end game here. Tell us what the end game is and how long this is going to last. Automobile manufacturers. Alabama is a lot of people don't know this out there, but Alabama is the 5th largest state for automobile manufacturing. And Alabama is the 3rd leading exporter. The biggest market for Mercedes is in China. And so the automobile manufacturers, all of which come from either Europe or Asia as their home base, are scared to death. They don't know what to expect with these threatened automobile tariffs. They're already getting hit a little bit with the aluminum and steel that they're having to pay for. And that drove our economy in Alabama up after NAFTA. And all the manufacturing of textiles and others kind of left the state. It was our automobile manufacturers that brought it up.
Is it the actual policy that is causing consternation, or is it the uncertainty about the policy?
It's both. It's a little bit of both, because you've got certain policies this way, and then you've got threatened policies. And the uncertainty is still very, very much a concern, and they will absolutely tell you that. Steel tariffs have helped what little bit of steel making industry that we've got. I came from a steel making town. Fairfield was at one point the 2nd largest steelmaking facility in America, in my little town right outside of Birmingham. Now it's down to less than 1,000 people, but they're looking to bring in more jobs. So it's a good news, bad news, but overall, the tariffs and the uncertainty has really got everybody worried. The auto workers and the manufacturers themselves, both labor and business, are concerned.
What about some of your votes? The Senate just had to take some tough votes this year.